Is he ready to do it? I like that.
You are now tuned in to the Real Coach JG Slapdick podcast.
What up? Another Slapdick podcast coming at you on this fine Wednesday, the 18th, a week away from Christmas. Santa Claus, milk and cookies, all that good old shit. I don't want to break little kids' hearts, but I was told there was no Santa when I was like fucking 3 years old.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, I lived a fucked up fucking, I was demoralized early. At 3 years old, you don't even know fucking that you get presents or none of that shit yet. Like, they fucked me before I even fucking knew to even like Santa.
So you knew Santa. There was no Santa before you even knew you had presents.
Yeah, I'm 3 years. I'm thinking, shit. Okay, is there really a Santa? Shit, I didn't even know. I didn't get to have the suspense build up. Shit, I knew there was no fucking the fucking tooth fairy. That shit was gone quick. My dad used to tie my tooth to the door and just open it, slam the door, whack, pull that motherfucker out. I never got no money on my pillow, man.
Man, tooth fairy got me. I got some change off the tooth fairy.
Yeah, but you know the tooth fairy was your mom, right? I'm gonna break it to you. I don't know if you know, but it was one of your parents or something.
Don't break my heart now, man. At 40 plus, please.
Man, tooth fairy fucked me over, man, quite a few times. I had my teeth pulled and never got any fucking dollars on it. But anyways, hey man, quote of the day. I gotta bring it to you on this fine Wednesday. The best way, in my opinion, to predict your future is to create your motherfucking future. That's the number one way to predict that shit, is create the shit. And that's how I've lived by for a long, long time. So, you know, kind of talking about that and going up even one more, you got to be, I tell recruits all the time, man, you got to be the CEO of your motherfucking self. And know everything there is to know about you and your future. And if you're not, you're putting your future in another fucking person's hands, and you're susceptible now to get fucked at every level. And that goes for kids, coaches, CEO, Fortune 500 company employees. I don't give a fuck, man. You better know everything there is to know about yourself and what that entails, because I'm just telling you, I see too many people get taken advantage of. So, you know, don't put your future in someone else's hands, like I've been saying for a long, long time. Man, there's a lot of shit that happened over the last few days. We're trying to get these out on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, like I said. Follow us on our YouTube channel. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram.
I need them followers, man. Give me them followers.
This guy only has like 20,
need them followers,
20 followers, man.
Let's go. Female, that's why I come here. You know,
that's
females.
Freewell Inc.
The shirt open button. I need the females to go ahead and follow. You know what I'm saying? Shit, come on with it.
Rico Suave.
Fellas too, come follow, but not because of the certain shit. Don't follow because of that. Just come through because you know what I'm saying. You get down with
motherfucker, look, Puerto Rican. So, hot topics, man. Listen, little story. Hayden Fry, iconic legend in the football world. Obviously, I'm a football coach, so I'm always gonna have some football news. Hayden Fry, who's was a great coach at Iowa a long, long time. My quarterback coach in junior college, a guy named Cornelius Robertson, was Chuck Long's backup quarterback at Iowa under Hayden Fry. So I got to meet the man years ago, and I used some philosophical, I got some ideologies that I use that are from what he used to do to opponents. And one of those things is, people don't know, if you don't know out there, Hayden Fry began the psychological warfare with opponents when they stepped into Iowa's arena. I don't even know if Free knows this, but Hayden Fry had the visiting locker painted pink. So when the visitors came in there, his thought process was that the fucking pink locker was going to relax the opponent so much where they just came out and got their ass whooped. And Hayden Fry had a hell of a record at home And you probably had a lot of kids and coaches out there probably just going through it like they was
You should have
high
followed
as
that,
hell.
coach. You should have followed that.
I used pink shirts, but
that was for your own players. It seemed like.
Nah, we did some things in the
Second
opponent's
year.
locker room, but it was more like having strippers and shit come in there. So that was rest in peace, Coach Fry. And you'll be missed in the coaching world in this fraternity, which is a tightly knitted group. You'll be missed and dearly. So I hope his family's dealing with it and the Iowa faithful. What the fuck's up with this Josh Gordon cat, man? Listen, I got some beef to pick with these NFL cats that keep doing this stupid ass shit. To me, it's a bunch of selfish enabled shit. Josh Gordon gets caught with another fucking drug testing. I don't know what it was, PDs or drugs.
Adderall.
Who knows? He gets, but it's not like it's first time and he's pleading, ignorance. It's fucking time 4 or 5,
Right.
And he was helping the Seahawks, man, and now he just fucked off 52 other guys. And, selfish shit, man. And what happens is, the reason that pisses me off, man, when you get these ABs and these fucking Gordons and all these motherfuckers is the kids I coach look up to these fucking slapdicks. And then I'm having to fucking fend off their actions and why you shouldn't do it and why you can't do it. And, kids hear these motherfuckers make millions of dollars and say they can do what the fuck they want to do. It just sets a bad precedence, man. It's fucking bad. Leadership and it hurt your fucking squad. So in my opinion, it's a fucking joke. And JUCO kids, high school kids, D1 kids look up to these dudes, and then now they go to the NFL and do the same old shit. And they're cursed, man. So break the curse somewhere, man. And I wish they'd have more guys like Russell Wilson and shit like that out there, man. So
just to pause you on that one, Coach, though. I mean, some of these cats got some issues, off the field shit before even football. A lot of these cats got mental illness type situations going on, man.
Man,
that's some real shit out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got a little experience with that, but sometimes you gotta look beyond the football field.
Yeah.
It must be fucking Jet again. Hold up.
I should fire this cat. It's like a coach now. It's like awful.
God
He had his
damn,
phone
man.
phone ring during the show.
Gotta be.
Damn near wanna.
Yeah, I thought it was Jet again because he.
Damn near should fire the cat over this shit. Shouldn't he put his phone on vibrate or something?
Yeah. But yeah.
All right, Spree bringing up that point.
Mental health, man.
Mental health. Let me tell you something.
Issues before they come in the league, man.
Cry me a fucking river. These motherfuckers are making millions of dollars, and I believe
that don't change.
I don't, but they made it to the NFL. They made it to the NFL. My thing is, you're gonna be a follower. You're gonna be a fucking leader. And look where we come from, dog. Look where we come from. We could have easily made a left at the stop sign and went and gangbang, dope deal, all that shit.
That's real.
I don't believe in that shit. I think it's a cop-out. It's a sad story. Motherfuckers want you to feel sorry. They weak-minded motherfuckers, man. I don't give a fuck what you say because I should have been dead or buried or in jail for life right now. Statistically speaking, everyone I've grown up with, dead, buried, or in jail, I should have went that way. I didn't. I said, fuck you, I'm going to go this way. These motherfuckers could easily do that shit. They make millions of dollars and even have a larger platform than we ever had.
They slid through the cracks.
And they slid through the cracks.
Because of their talent. They picking them up. I think a lot of these teams know their issues even before they get to the league.
Yeah, maybe.
They already know their issues, but their talent is so good.
They make it to the league.
They don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah, they make it to the league.
Come on in. We'll fix it as we go. As long as that motherfucker's catching, you know what I'm saying, fucking 10, 11 passes a game.
Yeah, because that's the enabled.
They're going to deal with it.
That's the enabled generation.
But when they break it down, when shit going wrong, they're not stepping out there helping these cats and they're trying to fix this shit.
Let me ask you this. This is some real shit now. We played. I'm just one of them cats that just keeps it real. When we played, number one, I've been hit hard, man. I've been hit hard in the NFL preseason game. I've been hit hard in the Arena League. I've been hit hard in college.
Shit, I didn't hit you hard in practice.
Yeah, but I just stayed up, though. I was solid rock then. I was solid rock then.
Red shirt quarterback.
Yeah, I was solid rock. But I've never had a fucking concussion. And I never saw anyone have a concussion. Now,
Oh man, go ahead, Coach. I'm gonna let you talk. I got a story on that one. Go ahead.
Yeah, you do because you were dumb. So, this is the thing. I got this thing about this concussion shit. Motherfuckers that wear mouthpieces don't fucking get concussions. Motherfuckers that wear thigh pads, they don't get concussions. And I know for a fact because I've heard it and I've seen professionals talk it. Cats get concussions when your jaw concusses at a high rate from when you hit your head on the ground or when you hit a fucking femur bone without a thigh pad in it. That's the largest bone, strongest bone in our body. You're going to get a concussion because you don't have those things in.
That's what I hit.
Well, back in the day, motherfuckers wore mouthpieces and we wore our fucking gear. Nowadays, you see all these motherfuckers not wearing that shit. You don't see you see the quarterbacks get concussions from Troitman to Steve Young. These motherfuckers started progressively getting worse in concussion game when they didn't wear mouthpieces because they wanted to fucking speak. They wanted to speak and audible and do those things. Okay. And I know how it is, but you know, there's dentists out there that fit these fucking mouthpieces. So you can get them done. We used to dip the motherfuckers in the coffee cup with hot water and microwave the shit.
Right.
And bite it right before the game. Mold it down. Yeah. Hood shit. Yeah. But nowadays, you got this dentist shit that charges $350, $400 to go get you the real deal. It don't even need to come out your mouth.
Wow.
But cats getting concussions like no other. Cats are fucking... The game has become a million times softer. It's basically 7-on-7. And I'm a former quarterback. And I think it's the biggest bitch shit you can think of when these motherfucking quarterbacks can't get hit and they don't get touched. And you can't go low and you can't go high and you fucking... It's targeting... There was none of that shit when we played.
No.
But back to Spree's point, these cats got these mental deals. Give me a cat growing up in the 80s, even in the middle 90s. Name me a cat. Lawrence Taylor never fucking had these issues. Maybe off the field. He didn't have them on the field.
He was on
you never heard these on the field cats have any issues back in the day. You hear about it now though. Like, what the fuck? Why is the time changed? So now you're telling me that all of a sudden motherfuckers got a hard life at home? Well, shit. I beg to differ. I think we had a much harder life growing up than these cats nowadays in the NFL. And these motherfuckers making these excuses that are bullshit in my mind, and they get I can act like an asshole because my dick was sucked in high school, college, and the NFL because I had 1,000 yards rushing, and I went to 4 high schools in 4 years because I didn't want to compete, and I transferred, and now I entered the portal and transfer portal, and now I'm I can't get along with Coach Gruden, so I'm gonna go to New England, and then I can't get along with that motherfucker. I'm gonna go here, man. It trickles down.
I feel you on that.
I got the other issue is these college kids electing to not play in their respective bowl games after they've been with their teams 2, 3, 4 years.
Oh, that's
there's cats missing out on that. You can't tell me that don't trickle down to making hard heads create soft fucking asses, and soft asses create hard fucking heads. And I think that you got a lot of this shit out there, man, and it trickles to the next level. I don't give a fuck, man. A square is a square and a circle is a circle. And you can't tell me you can fucking act a certain way and just switch it overnight and change it. That's like people say there's gamers out there. There's gamers. Yeah, there are gamers, but if they're the best player and they're gamers, and they're not the hardest working practice player. You know what the good players do? They're fucking mentally legit and they fucking know everything there is to know about their opponent. And they're students of the game. They might not be the hardest worker, but those are the cats that you call gamers. These so-called gamers, I've been around a lot of them, man. There are gamers and cats that can turn it on in the game.
I was a gamer, coach. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie.
Me too.
That's why I'm not. But I still worked hard. That's why we didn't make it to the league.
But I worked hard in other areas too, though. I did film study. I did other things. A lot. You can't be shitty at all of them and then expect to go out there and ball.
Right.
Like you're guessing at that point. You're getting lucky, and luck is created with hard work and determination, in my opinion. Yeah. But you create your own luck.
I've seen some cats make it to the league.
We've been around
the talent that I had.
We've been around it.
Or, what I'm saying, but them cats worked hard. Yeah. They was in the weight room, and you know what I'm saying? To me, I go on the field, I'm about to make these. I got all that bush. I ain't about to lift that shit, coach.
Because we grew up in an era that was harder than these cats. We had daughters at fucking junior college. We had our daughters in junior college. We had motherfuckers that had daughters all over the field. We had baby strollers all over practice field. We had we had daddy daycare at practice at Compton College. Compton College was fucking JUCO. Every kid on our team had babies. So People want to talk about some shit. How many cats did we play with at Compton that are dead?
Oh man!
How many motherfuckers? One of our players, our boys played with us. They cut his head off and the body's hanging in Nickerson Gardens, or the Jordan Downs in Watts. We've had that issue. We had a cat named Bandy signed with Boise State. He gets gunned down right in front of Compton High School.
Man, yeah.
And you know what, fellas, people that are listening, do you know what's across the street from Compton High School? The fucking Compton Sheriff Department. Yeah. And there was more murders in front of that motherfucker than anywhere else in the country at a certain in the 80s and 90s. And
peace, all the homies.
Yeah, we've had 11, 12 kids that we played with die and get shot, killed, whatever. Charles got killed on a motorcycle. Yeah. We had so many other things.
My partner.
There's a lot of other issues, man, and now we're giving these excuses to these motherfuckers that make millions of dollars, and we feel sorry for them. Man, fuck these motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck about these soft fucks. They make my players soft, and then I have to coach them harder, and I'm the asshole at the end of the day. Nah, fuck that. I'm just real. I tell your fucking asses how it's supposed to be.
Some of them come to the trenches, though, Coach. It's a lot of motherfuckers that been through some shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Guess what though? They're not asking for a fucking handout and feel sorry though. Those are the motherfucking riders. These other motherfuckers wanna, I gotta take drugs because fuck all that. You got fucking suspended again. Like you fucked your teammates. That's how I'm feeling. You fucked your teammates. You didn't play the college bowl game with your players that you signed with on. You want to wear that shirt and put that hat on and put on Twitter, and you're the shit. But then you don't play in your bowl game with your fucking teammates.
Man. I kind of understand it. I feel you, but I kind of understand that.
I don't understand it at all.
Fuck you know what I'm saying?
I don't give a fuck if you're the number one overall pick. You're still playing that bowl game.
Kind of hard.
I still think you play the bowl game. I still think you suit up. I still think you go out there and play somewhat. And if you decide to say, you know what, man, I got millions waiting, cool, but you roll with your guys that roll with you.
Okay.
That's how I feel.
I see what you're saying.
I don't know.
But you played the season, though.
Yeah,
you played through the season.
Yeah.
So you've been out there, and if you made it up to that bowl game.
So you're going to say, I'm not going to play, and you lose by a touchdown, in which he could affect it, and it cost 53 cats that don't have an NFL opportunity to lose a college and not gain a college bowl ring. Like, think about it.
The cats that's not going to the league.
Yeah, think about that. All your partners could get a college bowl ring that can live for the rest of their life and sport that ring, but you chose to say fuck you, and now your boys didn't get it, and you came in and did. And those are probably the boys that used to help you with class, motherfucking homework, fucking all that shit, and you say fuck that, I'm going to the league, fuck you, and then you don't even talk to those motherfuckers ever again either. So man, I think you should be real, recognize real. And you need to fucking be real and play in your bowl game with your kid, that your boys, because college only lasts once, and your regretfulness is a motherfucker.
But that's selfish. That's selfish shit.
Yeah. You know, and eventually they'll.
I mean, you're trying to chase the bag. You're trying to go ahead to the league and preserve yourself. But damn, is that one game? I mean, it could happen. That one game could fuck your whole shit over. Yeah, that's kind of tough. If you came up,
but you can die where we're from walking your doggy.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. Hey, you get hurt, so be it. It's football. Play the game. We used to play Turkey Bowl live, full go in the concrete streets, and bumper to bumper was touchdown. And we've seen a lot of motherfuckers meat split on bumpers and shit like that. And guess what? We were at school the next day because our daddy would have beat our ass, and we was at practice the next day too. We had a Band-Aid on.
Turkey Bowl. One of the homies called me up for the Turkey Bowl. Shit,
please don't do it.
Long Beach called me up for the Turkey Bowl. I know I ain't played in one, but I know the homeboys.
I'm saying you'll die just
Long Beach
cardiovascular disease.
I'm that linebacker. I might wait defensive lineman right now. But I'm still the linebacker from Long Beach Poly.
Please
call me up, homeboys from the city. For the Turkey Bowl.
Do it, man.
Spree in the house, man.
This motherfucker will have a cardiac arrest, and I'll be talking about it on the next show by myself. But well, I got a cat that's a stupid, really remedial, man, on this show, but we're gonna get through it. Next little topic, man. I'm just winging some stuff here tonight. Pro Bowl snubs. Since the first time since 2008. Tom Brady will miss the Pro Bowl. And I'm not mad, man. I think Tom Brady's been a great player and he's won a shitload of Super Bowls. He's basically the Lord of the Rings in our generation, and so on and so forth. I got my own thoughts about how New England operates on a day-to-day situation and how many fucking gates they got. I mean, shit. They got more gates than the pearly gates. But, Tom Brady I don't think they're very good. I think their skill set around him is not very good. He has no wideouts. He's got no fucking tight ends. His running backs are fucking average Joes. And they're sitting at 10 and 11 and 3 or whatever they are.
They stay in the mix.
They stay in the mix, man. Great coaching.
Is it great coaching or great?
It's great coaching. It's great coaching. It's all that. So you do it their way or you're not there.
Right.
And that's coaching. It starts with that, motherfucker. So
damn.
You either coach it or you allow it.
Shout out to the filmer who films the sidelines or whatever.
Yeah, shout out to the media guy. So I got some snubs and some surprises, man. I'm really Dak Prescott. I'm not a huge fan. I think. I'm a Troy Aikman guy. I grew up a Troy Aikman fan. I think he's the best quarterback ever. He's the most accurate for sure. But he's won 3 Super Bowls, and they had a great team, no question. One of the best teams ever, those 3 teams. But so I'm not a huge Dak Prescott guy. I just don't think the team is very hungry. I don't know how he if he's got the true it factor. I like him. I think he's decent, but I don't know if he's the guy. Get him over the hump. But he was leading the league in passing yards, I think. He got snubbed, which is a shocker to me. Eric Kendricks, man, he's a linebacker from the Vikings. He's been lights out this year. He got snubbed. And then Demario Davis, man, the Saints backer who had 100 tackles, man, 10 pass breakups and a pick.
Damn.
Don't get in. So...
I feel that. I done did them stats before and didn't get in some shit.
But let me talk about the debate of the week. I want to know, you guys can send in some questions, man. Aaron Rodgers made it, obviously JUCO product, so I'm happy for him. California JUCO product at that. But Kirk Cousins has outperformed him. Basically, Kirk Cousins had 3,500 yards, 25 tubs, 5 picks, 60.9 QBR. The QBR shit I wipe my ass with. I don't buy into the QBR bullshit anyway. But...
Oh. What about the questions, though? You want to line some
shit? At the end. I'll pause it. All right, guys, we're back. I just want to let you know, the QBR shit to me is a fucking moot point. I think it's bullshit. I think QBR should be judged on fucking wins and losses, Super Bowl victories. I don't know about this other fucking shit. So, Kirk Cousins, 3,500 yards, 25 touchdowns, 5 picks, 60.9 QBR. Aaron Rodgers has 3,400 yards, 24 touchdowns, only 2 picks with a 53.8 QBR. So why does Aaron Rodgers get in? I mean, it's a fan thing. I think it's a fan. Aaron Rodgers is the golden boy, and I think, fan favorite, and I think he gets that nod. Plus, Aaron Rodgers beat Minnesota. So they got to play again, I believe. They play on Monday night? Next Monday? I think they play next Monday. But, Kirk Cousins is yet to win a fucking Monday Night Football game. He's yet to win a game under the lights. He's yet to win a big-time game when it matters, when it counts. So, hey, I'm not mad at the situation, but it is a debatable question or subject that you can discuss at the house or on your fantasy league. I mean, Kirk Cousins had probably a better year. Now, you can argue Aaron Rodgers has been without Devontae Adams for quite I don't know, probably 5, 6, 7, 8 games.
Still making it
and still in the mix. So with a new head coach, with a new offensive scheme, all those things playing into it. But, excuses are like assholes. Everybody has one. And we live in a fucking results-oriented business. So there's no time for fucking who's here and who's there. You get the shit done or you don't. You get fired at that level.
Right.
You get cut. So I don't feel sorry. I know how it is. I know how the game is.
But is Kirk Cousins the dude, though?
I think Kirk Cousins is pretty decent, man. I think he's better than a lot of these fucking slapdick quarterbacks that are out there. But, he takes a lot of scrutiny and takes a lot of fucking... they got a great defense over there. The head coach, because Zimmer's a good coach. I think he's a hell of a fucking defensive mind. I've been around him a while. I know what he is. I just don't know if they're going to... If they have all the parts, I don't know. Diggs is a hell of a dude. I think... what's his name?
With the
Tillman, what's the white receiver they got?
Fuck for who?
For Minnesota. He's been hurt too this year, though. He's been hurt too. So everybody gets hurt, man.
Yeah, that's just
they got it. But the tight ends out, Rudolph. I mean, they got some guys that are good, but I don't know if either one of them has what it is. I don't think either one of them can beat the Saints. I don't think they can beat the Seahawks. I don't think they can beat the Niners. I don't think they can beat shit.
They're just good talk for the playoffs. I mean, shit.
I mean, it's just talk, but it's Pro Bowl snubs and Pro Bowl. I think it goes to a lot of this Pro Bowl shit is political and bureaucratic, and I think a lot of that shit is bullshit. But let me tell you like this: a lot of the motherfuckers don't give a fuck about the Pro Bowl. They take that little $10,000 check for being in it.
that's the
but
check.
They don't want to play in it. You see, the motherfuckers like flag football. They need to just do it like the NBA does. And post the fuck. I mean, not NBA. I'm sorry. Like high school or college, they need to just post the first team, the second team, third team. Yeah. They need to just post it because those NFL players, they're not going to get hurt in that game. They're not going to fucking play hard. There's no fan base. It used to be in Honolulu every year. Now they're moving it all over the place, and it's a shit show, man. Just have the shit on paper. You made first team. You made second team, like NBA does. At the end of the year.
Stream a live dance or something. It might be more interesting.
Do something else, man. Do something different. But Embiid and the head coach getting into it for Philadelphia as I'm watching. I hate Embiid, by the way.
Yeah,
that motherfucker's a bitch. So anyway, moving on. Moving on amicably here. I like to use big words here and there.
Amicably?
I'm a hood cat with a couple degrees. FYI, hustler.
Is the college credible? It might be fucking Mexico Tech.
Yeah, people think that, but
you know what I'm saying?
I do have it. It's posted behind me. Bam, degree. Bam. You see that shit on right behind my left shoulder? Bam.
Is that right?
Yeah. Bam, degree. I got a few of them. Framed a couple important ones. So,
Tech.
Spree's gonna drop in with a couple some little entertainment news. If he's talking about rappers or any of that, I'm out the mix on it, so you'll probably see me just drinking or hear me drinking because I don't give a fuck. I don't know. I don't really give a fuck.
You gotta catch up with the new cast.
I'll probably write down what he says so I know it, and then I'll probably piss on the paper later on or let Stogie have it. Stogie's laying down here next to me and looking at Spree like you are a true slapdick. So before we get to some questions and a couple more meat and potato things, we got a good show for you tonight. I'm gonna let Spree take over and a little I'm gonna call it a little Spree spot. Spree spot.
That's where we stopping at the spot.
Yeah, go ahead. It's all yours.
Nah, man, I was I came in today. I was chilling at the house today, and I was watching a little sports entertainment, man. And I checked out. I was watching Oubre was on the show, The Jump. You know what I mean? But before that, my Clippers played them last night.
And now about my Clippers.
You know what I mean? My Clippers played them, whooped on the Suns. You know what I'm saying? No big issue. Yeah. I had Oubre, you know what I'm saying? The Kelly Oubre Jr. I had that cat on my draft picks. DraftKings, this motherfucker coach got me into that DraftKings shit. I lost $60, you know what I'm saying?
But you won 20, but so did everybody else.
I lost $60.
So that's good shit.
With that shit.
Good come up.
You know what I'm saying? But
smart play. $20 win, and everybody got $20.
But I did have Oubre on my card. He was hot last night. He was doing his thing. I never knew too much about the cat, but I checked him out. That motherfucker balls. He balls out. He been in the league for a few years. Came from Kansas, coach. I think he came from Kansas or whatever, about 2015 or so. Something like that. It was a first round, number 15 pick, somewhere up in there. But the cat inspired me today, you know what I'm saying? I got my little collar and shit out. My shit rolled up because, he a fashion cat. You know what I'm saying? So I figured I'd come in with a cold little shirt or something. You know what I mean? Do my Oubre thing, man. He was in there.
I wish this motherfucker get to the point.
I forgot my chains, though.
Yeah.
I forgot my chains and all that good shit.
We gonna hear some news?
My gold chain.
Hear about fucking Oubre. That motherfucker, I don't even know who the fuck he is.
So I just came in with a little inspiration with my boy Oubre, man. Shout out to that cat. He's balling out. Fashion cat. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck.
And on that note, the backers. I know I'm a little late on it. The linebackers from Houston Texans. You know how they came out a few weeks ago with the fucking you know, all their outfits, the motherfucking Mortal Kombat outfits. I'm a backer at heart, so I had to come up with my shit today. If you're watching or listening,
shit, this motherfucker thinks it's a goddamn fashion show.
This is my shit. This is for the linebackers, Houston Texans, right here, baby. We come out in outfits and shit.
I'm Jason.
Mortal Kombat shit right here.
That's Jason. Huh?
That's for the linebackers, Houston. Yeah, this is Jason.
I'm Jason, though.
This is the real Jason. The Voorhees and not the Brown.
This one.
So I got my Voorhees mask on. This is a shout out to the Houston Texans linebackers right there. Because they come out with the little outfits and shit. Even though they lost. When they did come out with that shit, they lost these games, man, against New England.
And you rep
and whatnot. I'm a linebacker at heart. I had to do it. I know I'm a little late on it. That was a few weeks ago, but I love that shit. Keep doing what y'all do, the backers for the Houston Texans, man. Do what y'all do with the fashion shit. You keep it coming.
Where's the news at, man?
That is the news. That is the news. The entertainment news, man, of the sports. You got to have it.
I thought you had something with Kanye.
You got it. Kanye. You talking about Kanye? Kanye, you talking about practice?
Didn't you say you had something with Kardashian or something?
You talking about the Jenners, man. It's a difference.
What's up with Jenners, them?
The Kardashians, man.
What's the deal?
The deal is, you got Drake. You got, you know, the Jenner girls and shit. You got married to Travis Scott. Got the little baby named Stormy. They got a baby together, but their relationship ain't been too good lately. You know what I mean? So Drake been kind of sneaking in, giving out shots on courtside basketball or whatnot. He wearing sweaters of Kylie Jenner's old school and shit, kind of throwing shots out there, man, with lipstick on his hat, kind of representing that he's still feeling Kylie Jenner or whatnot. You know, but I think that's a little. He's my Slapdick of the week, by the way. For that shit, I got a better one. You know what I'm saying? that's my personal. Of the day, you mean? Yeah, the day. That's my personal Slapdick. Is Drake for coming out with the sweaters of the Kylie Jenner's old high school and shit, with the kiss on the hat. You know, cats like that like attention and shit, man. But he did songs with Travis Scott and shit. But don't do that shit, man. I know Travis should whoop your ass. Travis Scott got a baby with the girl, man. And Drake like that attention though. Just pop that nigga in the mouth. Pop him in the mouth, man.
Oh, man.
Pop him in the mouth, man, and kill all that buzz. But he just likes the attention, man. But that's my little entertainment news, man. Is that little.
Hope everybody followed that shit, because I'm lost like a motherfucker. But we're moving on amicably again. A big word. Let's get into this meat and potatoes, man. Let me get into this coaching fucking business, man. I'm a coach, so obviously a football coach at heart. And Spree might chime in on this. I have a beef, man. The Lions kept Matt Patricia, all right? He's the head coach of the fucking organization. He's a Belichick guy, so you might question or even say, okay, maybe he kept the job because he's a Belichick guy. He's got a great influential coach behind him, an icon in the sport. But, you know, he wasn't fired. He was retained. They're very shitty.
Who was this again, coach?
The head coach of the Detroit Lions.
Okay.
He's a white coach, you know. I'm a white coach. I mean,
of course.
You know. But the moral of the story you're going to get to is the Lions had a coach a few years ago before Matt Patricia, by the name of Coach Caldwell, okay, who was with the Colts before, and great coach. I thought did a hell of a job. Has a much better record than in his first 2 years than Matt Patricia has. Yet he wasn't given a third year. Why is that? Is it a black and white thing? I mean, I have to lean towards it is, for the simple fact of the room for error is so much more minimal for a black African American coach than it is for a fucking white coach, in my opinion, because it is a good old boy network still that we work in. And until there's a fucking black owner in the NFL, there's going to continue to be black coaches getting fired without fully developing a fucking program, college, pro, etc., You know, I was in college in Kansas coaching, man, and I recruit the state of Kansas. You know, at one point there was not one black high school fucking football coach in the whole state of Kansas. Just think about that. Not one fucking black coach in the whole state of Kansas.
Not too surprising, coach. You know,
Yeah,
we
but
went there.
fuck, I mean,
Still had some racist signs
faded
away on the bridges and shit when we went.
Yeah.
So not
There's
too
not
surprising.
too far from Independence. There was still some shit out there.
Wow.
Yeah. So, you know, but until there's a black, this is my point though. I don't fucking feel sorry for the black coach that gets fired early, because I think there's too many black people that are influential with money that aren't stepping up and taking over and getting collaborating and getting an NFL franchise. I mean, let's make a noise about it. Let's go after and get an NFL franchise so we can have somebody in there, because right now there's nobody. There's all these good old white folks that are in there coaching or are owning. And just be honest, man. I mean, fuck, you know, these black coaches are on a short leash. College, pro, fuck, probably high school. I mean, you know, even inner city schools. I mean, fuck. So, you know, my point is these white coaches are going to continue to get extra shots, and it is true. I'm a white man saying it. I just think it's fucked up. And
it's just been the way of the world, though, coach.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Shit.
I mean, we
But listen, black coaches, quit feeling sorry for yourselves too.
Yeah.
And let's keep grinding and turning over rocks and fucking don't play the fucking game. Everybody's against me. I mean, they are. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. But shit, I'm here. Let's get the shit going and turn over rocks. I'll hire you, motherfuckers.
All the black folks with big money, get together, man. Put your money together.
Jay-Z, Magic Johnson,
Get 2 teams
you cats
together.
out there, Michael Jordan, you guys got to get together. You three right there. Oprah Winfrey, go buy an NFL franchise. Go kill them all. How about old boy? He talk all that shit. The motherfucking the producer, the one that makes all them fucking women movies. He plays a woman.
Tyler Perry,
man. What's up with that? Where's his cheese at?
But you talking, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
The cheese ain't the
man.
same,
Black is
dog.
black, brother. Go get
The
together
cheese
and
ain't the
fucking
same, though, man.
Nah, the cheese is the same. They got long
you
cheese.
got Bomber. I love my Clippers. My owner Bomber.
Yeah, Bomber.
But he's in the billions.
So are they.
You put all our black cats together.
Aubrey's a billionaire, bruh.
I don't know if we hitting the billion marks.
What do you mean?
man, like
Oprah
that,
Winfrey's
man.
a billionaire, bruh.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Jay-Z's a billionaire, bruh.
Not really, not without Beyonce.
No bullshit. Jay-Z hit $1 billion without him by himself.
I gotta
he is,
look
dog.
that one up, man. That might
Let's
be
peep it out. I'm gonna Google it right now. Let me hold on while we're talking this shit. Let's Google it right
I
now.
gotta
Magic
check that
Johnson's
one.
up there. You know, Dr. Dre's up there. Is he not? Or am I tripping?
them cats up there. But I'm
they
saying
sell
we
beats.
gotta
Okay.
get some cats together in order to even get up there with the Bomber type
Nah,
cat.
man.
That's you know what I'm saying. They got stocks and shit in his business and shit. You know he was groomed for the shit. You know what I'm saying.
Here we go. With a net worth of $1 billion, Jay-Z is now in the Forbes as the first hip-hop artist to be a billionaire. So quit making fucking excuses, motherfucker. Go get that shit done. Hey, like we said yesterday, on Monday, what was my fucking quote of the day, fans, listeners? Stop being fucking sayers. Go be doers. Fuck that bullshit. If you want it, go get it. If not, then go quit crying about that shit. Suck it up. Let these white owners keep fucking running you and firing the coaches then.
We talked about this shit a little bit with Gabrielle Union on Monday.
Yeah, Gabrielle Union got, she got fucked over, and Aaron Andrews still doing her shit. I mean, she ain't getting scrutinized. Look at Jamil fucking Hill.
Yeah,
she got scrutinized like a motherfucker. Like what? I don't see it. But guess what though? I've been in the situation. I've been scrutinized, and guess what? If I ain't defended, it don't mean shit. So if motherfuckers ain't gonna have your back, they just want to talk through Twitter. Fuck that shit. They're not they're sayers, man. They're not doers. So I'm from the motherfucking show me some shit. Quit talking about it and bumping your gums.
Let's get it.
But you know, I think there's some shit in that. You know, with the whole Caldwell thing. I think he was doing a hell of a job with Detroit, and he gets the fucking short end of the stick. They bring in that Patricia Belichick guy. And FYI, about the same token, this Belichick guy, who I think is a hell of a fucking meticulous, detail-oriented coach, probably the most ever, best ever. Bill Parcells guy, by the way, who I think is the single best coach I've ever coached football. You know, I think Belichick's on that tree. Also, he has a lot of controversial fucking things out there. And obviously going into leaving the Matt Patricia thing, being held and retained, how about now we go into what is going to be the NFL and Roger Goodell's punishment for Bill Belichick, who is the figurehead of the fucking institution, program, or what have you, the NFL organization at the New England Patriots. They were filming the Cincinnati Bengals, who are fucking 1-13 or whatever. But that just proves why Bill Belichick's been so successful, by the way, because he does do these things. Even he takes no game for granted, and he does every fucking thing you're supposed to do as a professional, and he figures out and turns over rocks, and he's prepared like no other for every single fucking game, regardless of your record.
So you saying they are guilty, Coach?
I think you can't have this many gates. Spygate, fucking Inflategate, fucking Filmgate, whatever they got. They got all these gates. You can't have this many just on humbug, can you? I mean, eventually a motherfucking square is a square and a circle is a circle.
Something's true.
Something's got to be up. But obviously he's fucking denying it, as he should. You know, number one, I'm not mad at the motherfucker. All right. Number two, though, you know, if you either all do it or nobody does it. Just so you know, I think a lot of them do it.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, huh, Coach?
True. But at the same time, though, number one, I've never been caught cheating. I've never had a recruiting violation. I've never had a fucking bowl game ban. I've never had a game missed. I've never had I've done it all. You know what I mean? I know how to, but it's in the right way. It's for the kids. It's for the organization, the program, the school, the institution, whatever level you're on. I just don't know if, I think people need to call him to the carpet if that's what it is. And, if Roger Goodell has any nuts, makes all that money, he'll suspend Bill Belichick for the fucking playoffs.
Oh, wow.
You ain't going to suspend the team. You ain't going to, because I've seen some shit today where, they should just take the Patriots out the playoffs. No, that's bullshit, because the players don't have nothing to do with it. But you suspend Bill Belichick, though, it's the same thing. You're going to lose first round. So, I mean, the thing is, suspend that motherfucker, I bet you he don't do it again. Until you motherfucking hit someone in the mouth and they feel you where you're coming from. That's an old Mike Tyson thing, by the way.
They're not gonna
Everybody's big and bad until you get fucking socked in the face. He's going to continue to do it. And you're going to allow it. That's your fucking bad. That's a you problem, not a him problem. That's just my opinion. So, hey, Bill Belichick, keep fucking doing gates if you get away with it. I'm not mad.
Oh, shit.
Who knows? You know what I mean? I just think it's crazy. Listen, I got a Slapdick of the day spree. We're going to start chiming in, and we're going to have I got some shit for you. But we do have a Slapdick of the day.
Who that? Like the Saints.
And I'm going to be honest. I'm trying to fix my shit. I don't have no producer. I am the producer because Spree's a Slapdick.
I am the producer.
But I got a little soundbite for the Slapdick of the day. Listen to this shit, fellas. Everybody out there, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Ezekiel Elliott's father. All right, I don't know if you guys picked up on this story and heard this story. This motherfucker is the epitome of a fucking enabler and a slapdick. All right. I read this story. I'm like, God damn, what the fuck is this motherfucker trying to do? I'll chime in on it later. Zeke Elliott's father was charged 21 counts for having a fucking what's called a servile. Servile? I don't know how you pronounce it. Like I said, I'm not a fucking math major. I'm a motherfucking hustler. But basically, it's a wild cat, like a fucking cheetah or a fucking mountain lion. It's something along those lines.
A servile or whatever.
Serval, yeah. Serval. This motherfucker had one as a pet.
Okay.
It gets out and attacks multiple dogs. And it goes after dogs. And I don't believe any dogs were killed, but a sheriff shot and killed this motherfucker because it was ravishing the fucking town in Ohio. Okay? He denies the fucking thing was his. Well, they have a chip in this motherfucker. And they found out this motherfucker's been at his house living there. And he got it when he was a pup or a cub or whatever the fuck they call it. When they get to this motherfucking Ezekiel Elliott's dad's house, this motherfucker has a multiple wolf dogs in like a goddamn kennel. I don't know, Ezekiel Elliott. I know you look like fucking Chewbacca or not Chewbacca. What's the old boy's name from fucking Land of the Lost?
Oh shit!
But,
oh man! Shit.
Anyway, your daddy apparently is a motherfucking zookeeper. Is this motherfucker trying to be a zookeeper? I don't understand. You can't have wild motherfucking.
Oh shit!
Wild cats. You fucking man. These motherfuckers, man. Anyway, that's the slapdick of the day.
Oh man!
Friday I'll have a better one because I saw this fucking video, man. I'm gonna show Spree this motherfucking bitch. So I don't call women bitches too often, man. There's this fucking female. She spits on a guy, and the guy turns around, and then she fucking hits him with her own fucking kid. So have you seen this?
Who's this?
She takes this mother. So she spits on a cat walking out. She's got to be the slapdick of the year. And then the guy turns around. She grabs her baby like a fucking rag doll and swings the baby and hits this motherfucker in the head with her own baby. And then grabs the baby like nothing's wrong with her. If you can see this video, man, on YouTube, you know, she comes at this motherfucker and swings a baby. She spits on him. Then she grabs her baby by the arms and swings it at this motherfucker like goddamn Derek Jeter. Hey man, ignorance is life-threatening, fellas. Do not have babies if you can't fucking act right. Shit. I mean, what in the fuck is going on, man? You're now swinging babies at motherfuckers, man. It's unbelievable, man.
Wow.
But listen, man, before we get into some questions,
before you go to that, coach, I found the name out of the fucking Land of the Lost monkey dude. Chaka,
man.
Yeah, man, I love
that
show.
Ezekiel Elliott looks like Chaka like a motherfucker.
I love that show, man. That was.
But is that Chaka or is that the cat from Star Wars that he looks like?
No, Chewbacca is Star Wars.
Yeah, but but the Ewok, whatever it is.
Ewoks. Ewoks is Star Wars. That's Star Wars.
That's who Ezekiel Elliott looks like.
Star Wars. Star Wars coming out in a few days too, man. I got tickets to that.
All right, nobody gives a fuck. So, listen, we're getting before we get to some fan questions, man. Listen to this shit. This is why Coach JB don't fucking coach Division I and don't coach currently, and I'm letting everybody fucking know.
Because you're weak.
The head coach at Hutchinson Community College, which was in our conference for my last 4 years in Kansas. He got a he got a coaching job at the University of Arkansas, where Rakeem Boyd, my running back, is. He left Hutchinson Junior College to go take a job as a linebacker coach at the University of Arkansas. Him and the head coach, Coach Pittman, I've known a while, who's recruited me. I don't know him that well, but he's recruited my players. They go way back. Coach Pittman was the head coach at Hutchinson Community College way back, and Coach Rhodes. So it's all who you know. It ain't what you know. And that's what this business is about. But just so everyone's fucking clear, I'm 2-1 versus Rhodes. I've got 3 times as many kids graduated in scholarship in my 3 years compared to his 3 years head to head. There's really nothing he's beat me at or done better than me. And I've done this to basically every fucking buddy as long as I've been coaching. But yet, I'm held out of coaching at this 4-year level because people are scared of me and they're I'm a little rough around the edges and all, whatever the fuck you want to say. Bottom line is I get fucking results. The kids fucking play their hardest for me, and I'll have the best player run through a fucking wall for me. When you're going to go get average motherfuckers, and, you know, I'm probably going to tell Rakeem he needs to go to the NFL now. That shit irks me because it's a bunch of slapdicks just keep getting fucking recycled. And, if Ryan Rhodes, the head coach at Hudson Community College, who's now at Arkansas, is better coach than me, then I need to go fucking put my head between my legs and kiss my ass goodbye. It's unbelievable. It's a fucking travesty. It's a joke. It's a mockery. Division I coaches and administrators need to fucking wake up and smell the fucking coffee. They're hiring a bunch of fucking slapdicks, and they're going to continue to do so and pay them all this fucking money when there's dudes like me and a bunch of other buddies that I know who are fucking 20 times the coach, 20 times the recruiter, and get shit done. and you're going to continue to pay these fucking slapdicks this money. But it's unbelievable to me.
But the people who are hiring, Coach,
they're slapdicks.
Do they know anything about
they don't
really
know
what's going on? I mean,
fuck no, man. The bureaucrats,
problem.
man. The boosters are telling them,
man. I mean,
hire this coach.
Shit about ball.
They had a 65-year-old motherfucker. How long is that going to last with these young kids, man? How many young kids are going to buy into this 65-year-old?
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Nah. That shit's trash right there. That's trash.
By the way, this guy I'm talking about is about as fake as a fucking $3 bill. But we're going to get to that later on. I'm just venting a little bit on everybody because True Slapdick just got a 4-year job. But anyway, we're going to go with some fan questions, man. And we got a ton of them, man, to be real. You know, I had a little soundbite for the fucking Ezekiel Elliott father situation. These cats at the Dallas Cowboys, man, it seems like there's a motherfucking suspension every week. Motherfuckers love weed there. You know, it's the motherfuckers are who the fuck we thought they were. That goes for the Cleveland Browns. That goes for these motherfuckers. That goes for everybody that's out there. You know, before we get to questions, I was discussing this earlier. I've seen a bunch of former alumni from USC posting some fucking disgruntled messages. They're pretty pissed off. You know, early signing period was today. This is Wednesday the 18th, a week before Christmas. And early signing period is today, which is a fucked up situation in my opinion. Because the schools that are in bowl games, prepping for bowl games, prepping for playoffs, they're also having to recruit and sign early signees, which is a new rule a couple years ago. And it's fucked up to me. You know, you got Oklahoma, you know, you got LSU, Ohio State, and Clemson all ready to play each other in these big-time bowl games. They're paying millions of dollars to their respective institution. While you are still competing versus everybody in the country to get recruits and on this early signing period. So I wanted to congratulate my former Independence players who I recruited who signed today. A lot of them signed big-time schools, Division I's. And I wanted to give them a shout out, man, and the best of luck to them guys. And I'm proud as shit of those guys, even though I'm here at the house. That's just what it's about. It's about getting those kids graduated and scholarshiped. And a lot of those Independence kids that I left behind still got it done today. So shout out to them guys. But you know, these other guys, man. You know, USC, if I read it right, had the worst signing class in the fucking Pac-12 today. How in the fuck is that possible? I just don't get it. So you're telling me that USC has decided to say, fuck it, we're average Joes. We're going to be complacent. We're content with being average. And, you know, Northern Illinois has a better recruiting class than USC.
Damn. That's major.
Spree, do you know where Northern Illinois is? Do you know what league they're in? Do you know anything about
them? Northern Illinois.
Do you know what conference they're in?
I don't know. It sounds like the old school MAC or something. Like just some.
It is a MAC.
Mountain.
It is a MAC. So Spree don't even know who Northern Illinois is. I've sent a few players there, but they're fucking a mid-major, and they have They have a better class than USC. Damn. How the fuck does USC have the worst Pac-12 recruiting class? You're blowing my mind with this shit. I got a few buddies coaching there and shit, man. I hate to bite. I can't bite my tongue though, man, because I wouldn't have the worst fucking recruiting class at USC, and I guarantee it. And I'll go to fucking hell or heaven, high water. I'll bet my house on it that I wouldn't be that. Like I'm telling you right now, if today came down to me having the worst class or the second to worst class, just because I signed one motherfucker, I guarantee you I'd have got that one motherfucker. I wouldn't be the dead last fucking school in the Pac-12. And SC, you could have hired me yesterday and I would have fucking made sure of that.
That's crazy.
It's unbelievable, man. These motherfuckers keep getting retained, getting jobs. These motherfuckers are fucking horrible, man. I just have to fucking be real with you guys. These fucking big time overpaid fucking recyclable fucking coaches, man, are horrible. And if I do get a JUCO job, you better fucking call me twice before you come in my office. You motherfuckers are god awful. I can't wait to get back into the business if I do intend to do that. But anyway, man, that's kind of my final say on today's show. we're gonna go into a couple questions, man. That Spree's been reading through. We have a shitload of questions. I appreciate you guys, fans, shooting us questions. Instagram and Twitter. We got pages of them. We printed them out. We got a few of them, and hopefully we'll be able to answer as many as we can, and we'll go through it. But all the slapdicks out there, and all you fucks that continue to do the same old shit and expect a fucking different result is considered insanity, and that is insane. And I think
I'm partially insane.
Yeah, you are, and you're fat. And the thing is, the Zeke Elliott dad and the fucking, the fucking Jenners and all you slapdicks, you are who we fucking thought you were. And that goes for all those fucking Cleveland Browns, Dallas Cowboys, all the slapdick teams that think they're going to win it all this year. But you know what? You are who you fucking thought we are. You thought we are. And this is from the old Dennis Green, who rests in peace. This is for you slapdicks. We thought you are who the fuck we thought you were. So, hey,
wow.
we're gonna get some questions real quick, fellas. We're running a little long on this show because I've been rambling as I drink my fucking whiskey.
Man, before we get started, man, they got some cats commenting, man.
Don't worry about the comments.
I'm just.
Are you worried about haters? If you don't got haters,
I got some haters right
I know you do. If you ain't getting haters, you ain't got nothing. You ain't doing nothing.
Got one cat, man. CG something 44 something. This motherfucker talking about aren't there enough shitty podcasts out there already? Oh, yeah. Was that a shout out? Was that a shout to us or something?
Nah. Yeah, he's trying to shout shit.
He's trying to say some shit.
He's trying to talk shit.
Kind of like when Doc shout out to talking that shit about the Lakers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? LeBron is calling the shots in LA for the Lakers.
So, who's the guy that said it?
This motherfucker, right?
What'd he say?
Man. Aren't there enough shitty podcasts out there
name?
already?
Let me read this motherfucker.
Right there. CG
44136. Let me ask you something. How do my balls taste? You motherfucking sorry ass. Your ass, ain't there enough shitty human beings in the world, motherfucker?
Oh,
quit eating a donut and go fucking do something for someone. You ain't done nothing for nobody, motherfucker. Come see me in person, you fucking sorry fuck. Shit. Yeah, there are enough shitty podcasts. But guess what? Your ass listening to this right now, guarantee with nuts on your mouth.
Man.
You smell like pussy. Balls, dick, and pussy.
Believe that. Shit, for sure, man. Let's get into some real folks right here, man.
Sorry. They got nothing else to do. They probably about 500 pounds sitting on the couch eating donuts and shit.
Hey, man, haters will make everything move, man.
Haters make my dick hard.
For sure.
Sorry, fuck.
Hey, check this out. This is from Hunter Groff.
Hunter Groff.
Check this out.
How you spell his last name?
It's shit. Groft.
Groft. Groft. Because this motherfucker has an enunciation issue.
Man,
so Groft. All right, I got you.
Groft.
All right.
You know what I'm talking about? Can you save the Dallas Cowboys?
Can I save them? Well, shit, I could pray for you. How am I going to save them, slapdick? I'm fucking sitting here in California in my fucking office talking to you. How am I going to save them? Give me some real fucking questions, man. What are you going to do? Do a fucking seance? How am I supposed to save the motherfuckers?
Man, you
please don't post a tweet that I'm the new head coach of the Dallas fucking Cowboys, man.
You should be. You should be.
Give me the job and I'll fucking do a lot. But I'm not the coach there, so no, I can't save them. If I was the coach, yeah, I could save them. All right, next.
We got, let's see. We got K. Vandergriff, 21. What car are you rolling up in if money is no issue?
I'm rolling up in a motherfucking caddy. What do you mean? Ain't no fucking question. You seen the show? Cadillac, that's what it's about. I might have 6, 7, 8 of them instead of 3 of them. Next.
The lax, huh? You like them lax? That's some old folks and shit.
Man, lax is smooth.
And nothing
quiet,
but the lax.
Can run like the wind.
ATA.
Okay, next.
We got one right here from, let's see who we got here. See, KJ Cundy. What college program do you think you can come in and turn around?
All. Any. Short, fat, skinny, or tall, I fucking fix them all. Back to the questions. Spree got a few left. 2 more questions, and we'll get to wrapping it up here. We're running a little long.
And we got one. Check this out, Coach. We got one from Vince A. If you wouldn't have gotten into football like you did, would there have been another sport you would have gotten into?
Man, where we grew up at the time, and what we've done, you either gangbanged, you sold drugs, or you fucking played sports. So football, like I told people, man, football is a sport you play as your priority, and then you play other sports to stay in shape. So probably not, you know. I was a good golfer, man. I could shoot the rock in basketball. I was an asshole on defense, but I could shoot. I couldn't really do much else. But, you know, I was going to be scrappy and shoot the ball.
He was Mullen, Chris Mullen, huh?
I was Kevin McHale. I had post moves and a left.
I can stand Kevin McHale, man.
So, everybody knew that this motherfucker was real on the court. But anyway, that was you know, that's kind of how we go. So, nah, probably not. You know, not another sport. I probably would have just been a hustler. I don't know. The other things. Next.
We got one more, Coach. Last one. We got Mr. Coach Jones, _ UHS. Every program I've seen has kids who can't be coachable. Every program. Either they shut down or they refuse to listen. Without cutting them, how do you accommodate to get them to be coachable? That's a tough one.
It's a good question. Easy to answer. You know, this is the deal. You put them on a program. You put them on a points fucking. I put them on a points script, basically. Detrimental to the team contract, which we call it a points contract, and I'd put them on one. And you gotta have a philosophy, man. You gotta have a philosophy going in. Is any one player bigger than the team? No. And if they are, you're fucked up as a coach. Number 2, you know, are you going to bend and not break, or are you going to just allow shit to happen? And you know, you gotta really have a philosophy. So, you know, the great players are going to be fucksticks. They're going to be slapdicks. They're going to be shitbirds, and you have to build a relationship with them. So they're going to test you. They're going to try you, and you got to be stern, and you got to say you're not bigger than this fucking team. And too many coaches nowadays allow too much leniency, and I think they allow them. And then guess what? When they're soft, those kids still fuck you and end up transferring. So fuck them. Stick to your guns. Show them you love them, but at the same time, you're going to be their daddy and put your foot in their ass at the same time, which is tough love. And if they don't accept that, they're not for you anyway, and they don't want the real shit. They want their dick sucked and their ass kissed. And I'm just going to let you know, I don't have scabs on my knees. So
because you got knee pads.
This is the deal. Hey, I appreciate you guys listening in, man. This is the Slapdick Podcast, episode 5. For Spreewell, for Inc., and for the Real Coach _JB. Appreciate you signing in. Tune in Friday morning, 9:30 a.m. or 9 a.m. Sorry, Pacific Standard, and we'll be back at you with episode 6 for the Real Coach JB, Spreewell Inc. I'm out. Peace.